Ladies and gents, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I've made 6 figures from Facebook groups. And I've got 5 tips, 5 ways in which you can do exactly the same things in your own business, in your own personal brand journey, in your own marketing of your products and services. Please make sure that you do like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to do that so you don't miss any of the amazing videos that I am putting out to give you the inspiration, the motivation, the education to take everything to the next level. So first things first is about having a common theme to your group. That's about making sure that there is a pain or a problem, a challenge, a job title, a sport, something that people can get behind. What's the reason that people are joining this group? So I've got one group which is called the Mortgage Pro Community, and it's loads of mortgage advisors sharing inspiration and loads of ideas around how to place cases, the challenges that they're having, different lender criteria, and just being in that group really helps people to overcome the problems of being lonely and also giving good advice and doing it fast. I've had another group which has been centered around my mortgage brokerage, where it's focused on self-employed individuals. And it's much, much harder because although there is a common theme around self-employed business owners, the big thing is making sure that there's a reason for them to be there. Is it for promotion? Is it to share inspirational ideas? Is it to just connect with like-minded people? Now, once you've got your theme going, the reason that the group has started, the problem or the challenge that it helps them overcome, the success that it's going to help them achieve as well. The second thing to focus on is building that community. How can you get everybody working together? Now, as I mentioned in the Mortgage Pro community, the theme takes care of itself because the theme has technically created the community. But without something like that, it is a complete anomaly in many senses. There's property groups which do the same kind of thing. But where you build a community within the group, you have to be present. You have to share content. You have to engage and be doing it daily in order to be able to create that relationship and become the leader of the group who's going to lead the community away from the pain or towards the pleasure. The way in which you do that is number 3, which is by providing lots of value and exclusive content to your group members. Now, you can run a theme across the course of the week, and you could do a motivational Monday and a workout Wednesday and a throwback Thursday, fun fact Friday. You could even interview some of your other community members so that they all start to get to know each other. But you need to be providing as much value as possible. You need to be giving them that exclusive content that helps them to build the community, to be part of something and revolves around the theme. So you need to be the leader of that in order to be able to make the group work. This is the exact process that I have used to build the Mortgage Pro community to more than 2,000, that I've been utilizing in building the self-employed business owner group that I've created for the brokerage. The theme is much higher. The goal is to help them buy and invest in property. So you can see slightly how the two are different based on the theme and the connection and the community of the people in it. Once you're providing lots of value and you're providing exclusive content, number 4 is then about tracking the problems, the challenges, the conversations, the consistent themes and conversations that are running through the group. Because once you start doing that, it gives you the opportunity to know that these are the things that people are struggling with, and that's how you can help them, providing you have the right experience in those areas. So you need to make sure that you're tracking it, or you have someone tracking it for you. Also, as they're happening, you want to be providing the best advice possible and helping them to overcome them as they're going on. The group can be a great way to produce content externally outside of the group that bring more people into the group as well. If you know that those are the 5 things that the group most commonly talks about, you can then utilize that as part of your marketing message, as a reason why people need to join, as the theme of the group, as the way that it helps people overcome pain or get towards pleasure. And once you've done those 4 things consistently, it gives you the chance to then provide solutions and products and services to help those community members. So my journey began back in 2018 when I felt lonely as a mortgage broker and I decided to start a Facebook group. Within about a month, we had about 68 members. And it got to the point by the November, I think it was the 15th of November in 2018, when I decided to launch an online event. I just said, hey, look, this group's fantastic. And I think we were 500 by about the November. I said, but who fancies a bit of face-to-face? You know, I'm going to put on a day in Colchester. I'm going to hire a venue. We'll do some lunch, do some networking, do some masterminding, and we'll talk about business, marketing, sales, and everything. And I had 9 people turn up in Colchester to have that mastermind day. All mortgage and financial services professionals. That then led to some great social media and some great connection. It led to some good images in the group. And with the advice that I was still being asked for, I decided to say, hey, look, to the community, you guys are all asking me for help. You're all asking me for business advice. You all want to know how to improve your business, make it more successful, generate leads, inquiries, sales. So I said, look, I'm going to launch as a complete test a coaching group, a training group where I'll do one training every single week on X day, teaching you around something that you want to know the answer to from my own business journey. And effectively 16 people signed up to that initial element of coaching. And that was back in March of 2019. What then happened is the more people that went into the free group on the front end, the more have converted across to the paid group. And that's just part of the journey that happens because the value is inside the paid group. That's now evolved into a program, a proven 6-step process to building a 6-figure and beyond financial services business. Helps you to overcome all the overwhelm and all the stress in having to go through that journey. But we've done multiple different launches. We've launched a Mortgage Pro Advisor course, which I'm about to redo again. We've had 6 steps to 6 figures as the finalized program. I've got a mastermind that I run for 12 elite business owners. I do 10 people's one-to-one coaching from anything to 6 to 7, approaching 8-figure brokerages because I'm a qualified coach and mentor. So it's actually led to a whole other business model from what started in 2018 as I'm just going to start a Facebook group to connect with other people in my industry, to help with placing cases. We had the common theme. I built the community around that connection, that relationship, that helping each other, that inspiration, that team environment that you experience within sports. I gave loads of value initially to get the thing going and to help other people as much as we were helping each other. I kept a note of all the problems and challenges they were having and formulated a course and a program around it that will enable them to get more results in their business. And that has now led to well into a high 6-figure business. We're going to do 7 figures this year off of what started from one Facebook group, solving a few problems in a particular niche revolving around one theme within that Facebook group. So why don't you think about starting one? First of all, come up with a theme, know who your best ideal client is, and just give it a go and see what can happen. Thanks very much indeed for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, ask me any questions, like and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.